Welcome back, everybody. I hope everybody's having themselves a great day, night, whatever time you're watching this. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited to be back after all this time being gone. A lot has gone on. There was some computer issues. That's why there hasn't been any videos or anything else. I had to get my computer and some other stuff taken care of. But there are some stuff that y'all will be seeing coming soon. And I will explain with those what kind of happened, because I ended up getting something that ended up making my computer fry out. And I couldn't do nothing about it. So, but that is here or there. That's mostly why there hasn't been any videos. Some other stuff in my daily life came up that had to be taken care of. So that's something else, but that's just minor to what actually happened. But I'm not going to bore y'all with all that right now. We are here for a special unboxing video because we have a package from BigBadToyStore. Now, granted, we do have, where is it, right here? We do have a bit of a indent right here and some damage on basically all of the corners, but that's just on the shipping box. Hopefully nothing happened to the main box and the items that are in it. Yes, I said items because if y'all have seen the thumbnail and the title, this is meant to be Mothra and Suko. The double pack right here. So we will, once I get out of this box and everything, we're going to take it right over to that table to do the look at and everything else. I just have a little bit more room over here for just the main box. So let's go and get this open, shall we? Get our X-Acto knife. Always go away from yourself, not near yourself. We got the bubble wrap. Let's go and pull all that out. And just like any other package, we do get a sticker from BigBadToyStore. This one's a bit newer with some other figures on there. So we're going to put that off to the side. So get this on out of here. Like I said, I got more room right here. So we got the bubble wrap. We'll move that. Now we have the other box that comes with it. And it's on both sides all the way around. Barcode. S.H.MonsterArts, Mothra and Suko right there. And on this side, nothing else anywhere else. So let's go on and unbox this piece. Oh, we got a different color going on. Hopefully y'all can, the camera is catching this right. Instead of being pink or red or anything, we have it in yellow, bright yellow, and it does have a bit like a glow effect. And I like what they're doing with this, with the box set now, with these with the title and everything like this, where it has a glow to it. I like that. So let's see if we can slide it out. Ooh, there we go. Nothing's in that box. So we have right here Suko and Mothra. And that's basically how it goes. I thought it was Mothra and Suko, but it's actually Suko and Mothra right here. The glare is catching it. Try and get it without it. But yeah, I like the box art. We have the pink. Not pink. This is actually purple, a dark purple, and yellow for Mothra. Now, if they end up doing a Tiamat, I hope they do a dark purple and bright pink, like a mix of like Godzilla's box, that pink, and this purple right here, like this color purple, pink for the sparkles and the splatter parts. And the purple just kind of like this, or the other way around. I hope they end up doing that. Or even Haya or whoever does a Tiamat, do the box like that. That would be an awesome box cover. So we'll look at the box right here with me real quick. We got them right there on the side. On the back here, we do get some more going on. But we'll check that out and everything on the other table right behind me. So let's go on, move over there, shall we? Alright, we got the pox right here. I like how they're doing the coloring and everything. Different colors for each character. Now, I wonder why they went with the yellow. They probably did that more for Mothra than Suko, but it doesn't matter with that. I still like it, and it kind of does. I don't know if it's just me or it's the camera looking at it, but it gives it like a 3D look to it with like the spots on there. I'm curious if these even got like a glow because of that. So I got my UV light. Let's see real quick if, and apparently those spots, I don't know how good the camera's picking it up, but just let's see if I turn the light off. No. Okay, so apparently it's not picking up on camera, but these spots right here are actually glowing pretty bright, but it's just a yellow. I don't see if I move the light or so, see if y'all can catch it. Like, see how it's got a glow more brighter than what's going on right here than right here. But go on, turn that off. A black light would probably do better. But other than that, let's go on and check out this package, shall we? So that we got the artwork right here. But I did just also realize something about the box. These boxes that they are doing is almost like what they did with Godzilla vs. Kong, where if you get Godzilla, Kong, and Mega Godzilla and put the boxes side by side, the pattern goes together. So I realized that. So let's bring out some boxes to look at that. As you can see, it does continue going and everything with it. Now, for some reason, the camera I'm looking at, this side is showing like a bluish, but in hand, they are really close to each other. But the only thing is this one just has the splatter going over more. But move this one out the way. It's the same with like the Godzilla's box. If you put right beside Scar King's, it continues with it and with the splatter going with it as well. I realized that before turning the camera on, so I wanted to at least share that. Go and get these other boxes out the way. Bring this back in. So if you have the enough shelf space and you like collecting the boxes, you could have them all lined up together. Only thing is, so far, Suko and Mothra's box is a little bit higher up than the other two. Now, I do not have the Shimo S.H.MonsterArts figure, and I don't have the higher one yet. Just letting y'all know. But if you do have that, I would love to see where somebody takes all of them and has them all the boxes just lined up. I would love to see that, to see how well the pictures go. But I got too far ahead. I'm talked a little bit much off subject, so let's go on and get back on here. So we do have all the licensing going on. We got the stickers and everything going on right here. On the side, we have Mothra and Suko with the name right here. Other side is just the name turned sideways. Top, name, I just got it upside down. On the other side, there is nothing but the legal stuff in the name. On the back, now we do see a bit of what we have in store. We have Mothra Suko. We have showing us different hands, faces, and we have a stand for Suko. And down here we have Mothra being shown just from front and back. Well, basically front right here, just a bit different angle. But we also see we do have a stand for Mothra So mostly this picture is the same one right here. And to get him in this type of pose, you probably need the stand. They just kind of took it out of frame. And then we also get a Kong head with the silver tooth. Now, I would have liked it if they would have just done another box with Kong where he already had the metal tooth and the beast glove. Everything was together instead of doing this build the figure type thing. But if you did that, you would have like about 4 different Kongs if you collected each one. You would have 4 Kongs. But other than that, let's go on and open this up. Alright, we got them out of the cardboard box. Now we gotta just get them out of their little seals. But before we do that, we did get an instructions for Suko and Mothra. Now I'm glad that this is just on one piece of paper and not like 2 different sheets for this. Now granted, they probably could have done that like little small cards like that, but it would have been a lot to put on there. But we do see how to change the heads, how to do Kong's head, and how the support works and what we can do with it. And on Mothra, it just shows right here what we can do and everything. I'm thinking this is like talking about like paint rub or something like that, or it's just telling us that I see 2 different things right here. I'm just guessing, I can't really read that. But if you want to, there's the barcodes. If you want to see what any of that is. The Suko got one on his side. Does not, so apparently that works for both. So let's go on and check these out. So first up, I'm going to pull Mothra out, since it's just her and her support stand. So we're going to move Suko a little bit back some. I don't think this has any tape on it. Nope. There we go. Put that to the side. Now, this is just beautiful right here. I like the gold. As you can see, the gold really lights up. I did not really know she was gold. I guess because of how the lighting was on her. Because mostly when you see her, you couldn't really see her wings that well because of like the God rays that she was putting off. Hopefully I said that right. And these wings, I think, are they yeah, they're deep. I mean, this has actually got like a feel to it. I thought this was just gonna be like a sticker put on here, and these are like folds, like you can see like right here where it's like the indent. I was not expecting that whatsoever. I thought this was just gonna be a flat wing with a sticker. I am so happy that is not the case whatsoever. Now, Grant, I do not have the first release of this from Godzilla, not Godzilla versus Godzilla King of the Monsters. Mothra, I did not get that one from MonsterArts. I got that from a different one, and I'll show that off when we get into the review. But just looking at this is just, it's almost I'm trying to say the word, and for some reason I can't get the word out. Memorize it. Hopefully y'all know what I'm talking about. It is just that beautiful looking in hand, like on with the camera and the light above. It's taken away. It's like kind of giving it this like matte look and everything, and it's not. This actually has a bit of a gloss look. Oh my goodness, it's so light, and I feel nervous holding it by the wing. No. Oh my goodness. This, I kind of, in the box and looking at it from one side, with her in the box, made her look smaller than what she is. But when you put her sideways and see like the legs and the body, she is not really that small. She has some good size to her. I am trying to be as gentle as I can with this. Oh my goodness, even the bottom side has detail. like I knew it had detail, but I'm not talking about like the pit, like the decals or whatever you want to call this, the sticker look. I am talking about the actual feel of the wings just on top, and you can see that hopefully the light is showing, and you can see like the little shadows coming off of it, even like right here you can see the indent. It's just, oh my goodness, there's really no words. Now granted, there is a bit of a issue with the legs. The leg right here seems to be warped. Put my finger right here so y'all can see it. It's kind of bent outwards. Hopefully that will straighten out over time. Oh my goodness. Now, as far as I know, she should have some movement, but I'm being a little careful and everything. Yeah, I'm gonna have to heat her up a bit. For that, I'm just a little nervous with that. Let's see if she can how well she can stand without anything. Will she just stand? It stands. Okay, so that is pretty good right there. Now, granted, she should be a little bit higher up, but other than that, just neutral, just being like that, she can stand. So I'm going to put her back into here until after I can like heat her up just slightly to so I can get the joints to move. So other than that, we do have her flight stand right here, just your average stand. This has a bit of a give to it, so it ain't loose, so that's a good thing. And we do have, see if I can get it. And we do, is that all, only piece? Yep. We have this little piece right here. I think it, okay, it goes on this side right here. So this would go on here, I think. And that is what we would do for Mothra for her to fly. And we'll get into that with the review. Slide that back in there so I don't lose nothing. So Mothra has been opened. Let's see if we can just put that just like that. So it's kind of up and everything, but not back in there. Yeah, whatever. All right, so now we're going to move on to Suko. Suko has a bit more, and I was not expecting him to be this size. I thought he was going to be a little bit taller or a little bit smaller. That is a pretty good size right here. Now, granted, as far as I knew, Mothra and I think Godzilla Jr. is the only small MonsterArts figures. Sadly, I do not have none of the older Godzilla figures. Okay, I was thinking that this one had tape, so we're going to move this out the way. Now, I can already tell the hands and everything will fall out and how small they are. I'm not trying to have them fall on the floor. So looking at this, we have Suko. We have 6 pairs of hands. Actually, we have 6 pairs right here and right here. So 8 pair of hands, 4 heads. We have Kong's roaring head with the silver tooth. We have his support stand. Now, as far as I know, a lot of people have said that he can stand without this, but if you want him to be like in like a jumping pose or anything else, you would need this. Now, I'm not sure if he needs this to be knuckle walking, like how the instructions right here shows. If I can get it, here we go. Right here, it does show for use for the knuckle walking. But that does also show him having his hand up some, so that could be just because of the off balance. We'll find that out later on. But let's go. I'm not going to move none of these other pieces. That will be just for the review. We're just going to pull him out. And he is just in here on a piece of plastic. So he's actually easy to get out. I thought it was going to be a little difficult. So we're going to slide that back over. Now I did that I set the box down, and if you can notice, almost all the heads bounced up and rotated. I thought that was kind of neat. I don't know if the camera, if y'all caught that or not, but as soon as I moved the box over here and went to set it down, there goes the hands. They went flying into the head. This went right here, I believe. Oh. Oh, two hands are right here. Okay, so I'm not going to fool with that right now. Let's go and look at Suko. Now, oh my goodness, look at Suko. And the face right here. Now, a lot of people I have seen a lot of people complain about like how his head, on a few of these heads, I will look at those in the review. Looking at just the base standard, we got like the concern or a little nervous face going on right here, where he almost like when he first sees Kong, he's like a little nervous, or it'd be nice the camera would stop going in and out of focus. But just looking at that, him looking up, oh my goodness, the eye color just looks nice. Like, they did a good job on this. Now, I'm not sure. I believe if memory serves, I think somebody told me that the roaring head is the one that had the issues. I just want to look at real quick. Okay, I can see what they're talking about, and I will talk about that when we get into it. I gotta save some stuff for the review, but his joints ain't really that tight whatsoever as far as it feels. But I probably will still just take the hairdryer and go like over a few times just to give it a little looseness, not just take it and hold it for like 10 to so many minutes. Now, just a few little heats passes, and that should do it, so they don't feel too tight. Instead, like right here, we got a loose one right here already. While this side is more control, so hopefully we can figure out what's going on with that. Almost look like you got a broken arm looking at it from like that angle. What about in the front? Yep. This one arm is just right here. The other arm is just bent a whole different way. Ooh, that's just... it's making me nervous moving that, so I'm going to just stop. Right there, rotating the arm. Again. Okay, I feel more comfortable just doing a little heat on here before, because I don't want nothing to break, especially at this size. But my goodness, just looks nice all together. So we're going to just set him back right here. Let's look at this Kong head real quick. Granted, this head will not work for the Kong that I have, because I have the exclusive Kong, or the special editions, or whatever you want to call it, with the Mecha Godzilla head. But I do like this, and we got like the gray in the beard, we got the silver tooth. Now looking at this, and now let's go on and talk about like the difference between this and the other two Kongs. Other than just the main thing is the, as y'all can see, really on camera you can't really see it, but in hand it is really noticeable that the fur is a lot darker than the first Kong. I think this is, no, this is not. This is the special, or the Lux version, because it has like the damage on it. Is it yep, this one is the first release. And okay, you can really tell the difference right here, like how lighter this is to this. But we'll still do something with that. The video has gone on long enough. I'm sorry if this is a long video. This is unboxing two figures. So look forward to the reviews coming soon. And I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I hope to see everybody next time.